Looks like they're about between 8th and 10th Street, so a few more minutes.
Side
Well, folks, we were hoping it wouldn't be too windy today, and it doesn't appear that it will be. So leading our parade, we have the Airlink helicopter passing over right now. Airlink Critical Care Air Ambulance. When they are called, Air Medcare Network providers such as Airlink respond with caring, experienced, highly trained crews and aircraft equipped with the latest life-saving and life support equipment. The Airlink provides air medical transportation for seriously injured or ill patients to the nearest medical facilities. They respond to emergency scenes and provide hospital-to-hospital transports. Thank you, Airlink, for being here. Presenting the U.S. flag and the flag of American Legion Post Number 7 is Alliance American Legion Post Number 7, led by Army National Guard retired First Sergeant Larry McCracken. Now, if everyone would please remove your headgear, Tara Stanek will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, folks, we'll have remarks from Alliance Mayor Earl Jones.
Welcome, and thank you for the honor of getting to say a few words today. I'd like to begin with a short history of Veterans Day. In 1921, an unknown World War I American soldier was buried at Arlington National Cemetery. Similar services were performed in England and France, and this became the focal point of reference for our veterans. The ceremony took place on November 11th at 11 a.m., this to give recognition to the ending of World War I. Fighting ended on the 11th day of the 11th month at 11 a.m., and it became known as Armistice Day. The celebration was made official by congressional resolution in 1926, and 12 years later became a national holiday, again by congressional resolution. You see, it was widely believed that World War I was the war to end all wars, because with World War I we saw the introduction of tanks, large artillery guns, improvements to machine guns, flamethrowers, chemical weapons, and airplanes and submarines. It was widely believed that war was so terrible that no one would ever start another one. However, only a few years after the national holiday was proclaimed, war broke out again in Europe. World War II was followed by the Korean War, the Vietnam War, Desert Storm, Desert Shield, the Afghan War, the need to honor all veterans, not just from the ones from World War I, as it indeed had not been the war to end all wars. At the urging of all the veteran service organizations, Congress amended the Act of 1938 by striking out the word armistice and inserting the word veterans. With the approval of this legislation, November 11th became the day to honor American veterans of all wars. I hope you noticed that I didn't say it was a day to honor all veterans, that I did not say it was the day to honor all veterans, not just those who have made the supreme sacrifice and lost their lives. You see, all veterans that served this country have sacrificed by leaving their home, their family, to serve this country. They've missed birthdays, anniversaries, holidays that could have been spent with their families, all to protect your freedoms and our right to self-government. I don't know about you, but I believe we owe them more than a parade and a ceremony once a year, and to say thank you for your service. I think we should do all of those things, but I do not believe that's enough. I think we owe it to the veterans to participate in the governing of this city, state, and nation that they sacrificed to give us the rights to. We should participate in these by a minimum of voting, I would think, but I'm ashamed to say in the last presidential election, only 66.6% of the people nationwide exercised that hard-earned right by voting. In the last general election in Nebraska, we were slightly worse, with only 54.93% of the eligible voters voting, and in Box Butte County, only 46.59% of the people eligible voted. Less than half of the people exercised that hard-earned right. In closing, I ask you to join me in thanking all of our existing veterans and the 200,000 new veterans we gain every year with men and women leaving this active service. By becoming more active in the governing of our city, our state, and our nation, and to say thank you to our veterans by our participation, and to say thank you for your service, and God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you to Alliance Mayor Earl Jones and to Tara Stanek for being part of today's presentation. Our parade will now continue once again. Alliance American Legion Post 7 Color Guard under the direction of retired First Sergeant Larry McCracken. Chapter 43 of the American Legion Riders. Up next, made up of members from Hemingford and Alliance, the American Legion Riders are over 100,000 strong across America and overseas. A veteran service organization, the American Legion Riders provide honor services to veterans at funerals, parades, and Quilts of Valor presentations. Alliance American Legion Post number 7. Post 7 received its charter in July of 1919, serving our community, our veterans and their families, and the youth of Alliance for over 100 years. Currently, the American Legion Post number 7 has 135 members. Our Box Butte County Veteran Service Office. They provide transportation for veterans to and from the Hot Springs Medical Facility. Current van drivers are Jeff Johnson and Brad Mooney. The Veteran Service Office is located at 524 Box Butte. They provide the following benefits for veterans: County Veteran Aid, bronze grave flag holders, registration of DD-214s, homestead exemption, grave registration, and state and federal VA benefits. Air Force veteran Jim Goodwin, and the manager and staff. From the Alliance Veterans Cemetery, the Nebraska State Veterans Cemetery in Alliance, The employees at the Veterans Cemetery strive every day to remind us why it is important to recognize our veterans frequently throughout the year. Members of the Route 385 Cruisers Car Club include a 1958 Pontiac driven by Terry Mahaffey, a retired Air Force. 1964 Pontiac GTO, driven by Tom Schneider, American Army veteran, Vietnam veteran. 1967 Pontiac GTO, driven by Jim Engelhop, American Army veteran. 1978 Ford F-150, driven by Jeff Engelhop. 1948 Plymouth, driven by Tom Romick. 1965 Ford, driven by Mel Baldwin. 1988 Chevy C-1500, driven by Wayne Davis, retired Air Force. 1958 Oldsmobile Super 88, driven by Gil Davis, retired Air Force. I'll just grab this. We also have one more entry in the 385 Cruisers. And again, Scott Carey, 1951 Ford pickup, and Robert Orozco, U.S. Marine, also here in the Route 385 Cruisers. The Christian Motorcycle Association. The CMA has chapters across the United States and around the world. The Christian Motorcyclists Association, changing the world one heart at a time, ministers to bikers and others. These riders are from the No Boundaries chapter from Hemmingford. This is a fast lane chapter that enjoys riding trails and hills. All are welcome. They meet the last Sunday of each month at Mobius, and everyone is welcome. Also need to mention Jordan Watt, who is a Navy veteran. His late father, Merle's 1967 GTO. Riding with him were Dwayne Dobson, Army veteran, and John Orndorff, Marine veteran. We have Alliance Cub Scout Pack number 207. Angie Wickham is the leader. This organization is for youngsters learning to be good citizens and future leaders. They are thankful to everyone who protects our nation. Our Alliance Spartans American Legion baseball team. The Spartans are a nonprofit organization that teaches youth of Box Butte County the skills of baseball. They would like to thank our sponsors, along with our veterans who have made American Legion baseball possible here in Alliance since 1925. The Alliance Spartans American Legion baseball. We have multiple entries up next from Redbeard Garage and Towing, long-established Alliance business. Redbeard Garage reminds everyone that those we honor today are not just soldiers, they are heroes, and we owe them so much. Let us never forget to pray for our veterans and their families. Let us never forget the sacrifices they have made for us. Wishing a happy Veterans Day from Lee, Elizabeth, and the crew at Redbeard Garage and Towing. And they thank you for your service. Next, we will have multiple entries from 21st Century Equipment, supporting our veterans with a quality workforce since 1996. 21st Century Equipment, developing solutions, delivering success. Our motto, partnering with our growers and our communities. 21st Century Equipment. Alliance Young Life up next. Known as ROCK. ROCK stands for Reaching Out to Our Community Kids. Young Life is a Christian ministry for middle school, high school, and college age students in all 50 United States and more than 100 countries around the world. Alliance Young Life. They meet Sunday nights from 5 to 6:30. Alliance Tractor and Implement Company, a locally owned single-location dealership representing New Holland Farm and Ranch equipment. Alliance Tractor and Implement was founded in 1950 and has seen location and lineup changes through the years. From Alice Chalmers, Case IH, Ford, Heston, International Harvester, New Holland, Oliver, and Sperry, New Holland. Company has featured the New Holland lineup of tractors and hay equipment exclusively since 2014. The company provides sales, parts, and service to their customers in western Nebraska, southwest South Dakota, southeast Wyoming. Currently, they employ 14 people. They are a fully equipped machine shop, metal shop, and are currently looking for partners for a parts person and diesel mechanics. Shadow Works DJ Service, providing services for weddings, parties, and other events. Reach out to Jack at 760-9680. Happy Veterans Day to all who have taken part in the parade. And the Alliance Volunteer Fire Department, led by Chief Troy Shoemaker, who is a second-generation Alliance firefighter. The Alliance Volunteer Fire Department provides fire prevention, safety education, hazardous material response, and fire suppression activities. They also provide enhanced life support emergency medical services at the paramedic level to the community and the surrounding area. They are a key department in disaster management and response for the city, utilizing the National Incident Management System, which enables them to efficiently operate a safe emergency scene. Thank you to members of the Alliance Fire Department. And once again, AirLink led off our parade. AirLink Critical Care Air Ambulance. They respond to emergency scenes and provide hospital-to-hospital transports. As our parade wraps up today, thank you very much to the City of Alliance. Thanks to Earl Jones, our mayor, for being here. Thanks to Tara Stanek for providing our national anthem. Thank you to our Alliance Police Department for providing our security and our escorts today, and also members again of the Alliance American Legion for organizing our event today. Thank you everyone for being here, and thank you once again to our veterans.